then there's a map stream in 1 hour, in 30 minutes. Or like, hey, we just got word that VSPN is doing something different today. We have 3 hours where we don't have to do anything. Set up scrims for us. So these scrims are kind of last minute, so that's why we're missing some teams. That's also why we do have filler teams, but we can't notify some of them in time. Onyx is in here though, so shout out to Onyx for filling in. And yeah, we're just gonna we just have to play this first match with 54 people. As much as I don't like it, it is just how it is. So 54 players for the first match on Erangel. Let's take a look at what's going on. Zeus landing in George Pool. Onyx will take Navi's spot since they are not in here in North George Pool. Power 888 doing a split around South George next to Zeus. Zeus Icy a little bit isolated. That might come into play a little bit later here. Nova going towards their drop spot, no problem. Abrupt Slayers get their split, and Gatco with no issues. Team Secret doing a Ruins Watertown split. Alpha 7 will get Rosa for free, and I don't think anyone is going to be contested off drop, especially with so little, or not so little, especially with a few teams missing in the lobby. Let's keep the mini-map up. We might see something happen. Jimmy and Micro Boy, they will be separating off. Konina Power, doing an interesting split between Milta and Shelter. I think they've realized Shelter is not taken, so they're going to stretch their split a little bit. And with the first circle like this, it's actually a really good split. Gonzo already has a very central position, or at least he has information around what's open in the center very early on. So if Konina Power does an early rotation, they could do a fast one and be 100%, or not 100%, let's say 90% sure of what's open central circle, with Gonzo being able to get early information. Okay, so Power 888 following them right now to see if they want to isolate this split player of Zeus on Hospital, and it doesn't seem like it. They will just continue doing their split loot. And yeah, you can see these teams getting more and more comfortable of knowing what's open, what's not open. These teams are doing bigger and bigger splits. Like you can see at the start of the map, some players are quite separated from each other on their team, but they know off of practice, off of information, like, hey, this is going to be open. As long as I leave at this point in time, no team is going to drive by and come, check if I'm still here. So they're playing more and more aware of the map, especially off drop. And this goes mostly for Erangel because there's abundance of cars. Other maps might be a little bit different. The splits might be a little bit, more condensed, especially since, a map with Sandhawk, you don't want to be too separated from your team. And yeah, so first circle, pretty good central circle. Alpha 7 Law already rotating out from Rozak. Let's see, there's still 40 seconds left on the clock, and he's already scouting more central for his team. Doing a quick stop, looking around, doesn't see anything. Alpha 7 might elect to go to this compound south of Yasnaya. It's a pretty popular compound there to hold. And what? Okay. You want to show my cat on the camera real quick? There's nothing going on. Quick Azuki cam. Hey, Azuki, look. Our cat also has an Instagram too. I'll show that after this match if you guys want to follow my cat on Instagram. All right, let's go back. Let's check it out. So Power 888 does not decide to isolate Zeus Icy. They are just going to do their loot and their rotation. Who are we following right now? Alpha 7 Law. So it looks like Law is just holding down this spot early for his team, making sure it's not taken. Gonzo, meanwhile, I think he just finished looting up Shelter, and he's actually going to rotate back to his teammate. Or he might just be looking for a little bit more loot. Missing that level 2 vest. Yeah, so he is going to go here. Loot a little bit more. You see teams starting to rotate out from the west side. Power AAA making their way in. Abrupt Slayers also making their rotation in. Let's take a look at RRQ. RRQ with a buggy and a US. Let's follow them. Let's see where they decide to go. Rotating out of Pmgc. And, oh, Nova. I think Nova doing a big split, looking for a little bit more loot. They might just rotate back into... Oh, okay, they're stopping for a car. I was going to say they might rotate into Ray Z here. Ray Z heard the car maybe, so he started scoping in, but Nova not rotating into Ray Z. Jimmy already holding a spot down, more central towards the zone. RRQ making their long rotation over. Finds a nice free spot. Dead center of circle almost. This is a really good spot too, as you can keep your car safe easily. And you're pretty isolated from any teams that might be pulling up around you. Yeah. Oh, we might get a... Okay. Abrupt Slayers. Really close to Power AAA, and they are getting shot at. Some AK shots, nothing connecting there though. Abrupt Slayers trying to rotate out. Power AAA following after Abrupt Slayers. Might decide to rotate around them. Footballist right behind Power AAA. Definitely heard those gunshots. Rom seeing if he could get a quick, easy knock, but Power AAA already rotating out. And Football is really split up right now. Might be deciding to play a little bit careful. Someone's shooting. Not sure who. And BTR still in the farm area, not rotating out yet. Looks like they're going to wait for circle shift to see what position they'd rather take. And we got Zeus coming out from Georgeville. Rotating right next to Abrupt Slayers. And yeah, all these teams are pretty much done looting more or less. They're rotating out, keeping the map stream up. And Airwolf coming from the northeastern side. Jimmy doing some scouting. Driving by RRQ is going to take some damage for that. Good scout, though, by Jimmy, making sure he doesn't get knocked. That was a little bit close for comfort, though. But Jimmy gets the info that that spot is indeed taken, and he's going to turn back around. Silas, all the way out here in the blue. Okay, he does have his own car. Comuna Power doing a pretty big split. Shooting at the cars of Nova here. He's going to back up that buggy, make sure it stays safe. Doesn't want to get the wheels pop. So Comuna Power is going to take a shelter, and I call this the one road, because this is like just one road on top of the mountain. So Comuna Power taking one road position. BTR right beneath them, close by. Axer readjusting his vehicle a little bit more, keeping it more safe. Zeus rotating right through the middle of RRQ, ably taking a little bit of damage, but they're going to make their way through with no problems. And we do get that zone shift, and the circle shifts further north. Alpha 7 in a new central position. Comuna Power and Nova rotating out, along with Team Secret Gen. Onyx setting up on the northern central part of the circle. Arrow Potato, we're going to see a lot of rotations here. Going to try and not miss any of the action, but that's always hard to do. Zeus, or Comuna Power, rotating right in between RRQ and Zeus. Frozen, driving right by. Frozen gets caught on the rotation, forced to get out of his car, popping a first aid. We saw Jimmy get knocked and thirsted in the kill feed too. Frozen caught in a 1v2 right now. Power AAA going down in the kill feed. Frozen going prone, forcing to get someone behind him. and he gets taken out. And Alpha 7 and Kodina Power, they ended up crashing into a compound together. And Swagwind is down. Gonzo and Black, White, and Axel are still up. Alpha 7 in a 2v3 situation. Gonzo gets knocked right now. Got a third player, Alpha 7 Law, on top of the mountaintop. Good nade by Black, White. Mafioso, the last one up at this compound, getting naded. Gonzo. Oh, Alpha, did he just get Senna Texa got a double nade knock apparently? I don't even know when he pulled that one out. Black, White, last one up now for his team. Pre-kicking that nade. Mafioso throwing that molly. Oh, running out just in time. Oh, and I think Alpha 7 Law getting third party from the top. Team Secret coming in, forcing him out over that area. Looks like Black White will go for that revive. Senna Texa got a double nade, I believe. Order picking up a kill onto RRQ. Where's the rest of RRQ? Forced out of their position now. BR11 forced to drive out. Last one alive for RRQ. RRQ was playing way too split up. A greedy split by RRQ. We saw RRQ fighting Nova and Konina Power. That split definitely getting punished right now. Konina Power gets a reset. 2 members up. Alpha 7 Law caught out right now. Just forced to watch from a distance, trying to support as much as he can. And wow, we're down to 43 people. 10 people have died off that rotation. And Alpha 7 Law gets seen out by Konina Power, snaking in the grass. I'm not sure how they spotted Alpha 7. He shot out the shots. He does get caught out. Senna Texa, no first aid. He does get revived. Managed to crawl all the way over. Konina Power and Alpha 7. And Black White with a really great knock onto Mafioso. Getting shot in the side by and Alpha 7 taken out right there. Team Secret Gen. Kill feed was pretty chaotic. I'm not sure if they know that Konina Power is in this location with only 2 alive. And yeah, they don't even have time to push, and we get another circle shift. Nova already in their cars mid-rotation. And they're going to be the first one to rotate. A hard shift down to the southwest. ETR might catch some of footballers on rotation here. And sorry, the spectator is kind of laggy for me right now. It's not as smooth as I would like to be. Footballers driving on by. Finds a nice spot in the circle that is free. Previous RRQ spot and Nova had taken this spot, but they rotated out immediately. And we see Onyx and Airwolf both doing the same rotation, wrapping around to the eastern side there. Football is getting shot at back in the power. Showcases Nova's split at top. Order, Terrible again. Rom stopping to shoot off rotation. Taking shots at Airwolf. And Airwolf is going to be forced to rotate around. Onyx doing a big wrapping location. Might just end up getting caught on the side. BTR just playing on the edge. Not too worried about getting a central position. And Footballer's car getting shot at by Order. Let's take a look at Order. With the M16 silenced here, 6x. Got a lot of 5.6, so he's going to keep tapping away at the cars. So Team Secret, just eye shots left alive. And Team Secret Gen holding down the school compound. Let's take a look at BTR. They're going to get rotations right into their side of Onyx. This might be really troublesome for them. Zuxi going aggressive there. Luxy gets knocked by Solus. They're going to need to go for that revive. Digital Athletics, though, off that opening knock, they're going to go aggressive. And Onyx pushing up on the side of BTR and Zeus. Nade's coming out. Onyx does get knocked by Zeus, so Ryzen, lucky break for him. Zeus is going to help him out with the north side. Microboy getting shot at right there. Barely getting behind cover. Digital Athletics pressuring hard. Lexi goes down. Solus with a great off angle from downhill catches them. And this might be the end of BTR here. BTR just down to 2 players, and they are completely surrounded by Onyx. Onyx, Raffy. Does he not see Zuxi? Zuxi right in front of him. He spots Zuxi out now. Zuxi will get taken down. And the last member, just Ryzen, left alive. Trying to snake it out here. He's going to get spotted. And that is BTR taken out extremely early. Onyx wrapping in from the edge there. Digital Athletics, a 3-man, will pick up 2 kills. And Onyx, I believe, picking up 2 kills also. Zeus ended up taking out one of them. And we do have the circle shift. Circle shifts right onto School. Order finding a spot at the shacks. Not the better shack though. The better shack definitely being this one, Power 888. Core Pie knocked, will be able to get revived. Onyx making their rotation. Zeus has to make their rotation in just as well. Abrupt Slayers finds a decent spot on the west side of the map. Airwolf also gets into the circle. We'll just chill on the edge. They have to watch out for the flanks though. King gets knocked by Leon. Leon spotting out King there. Nova down to a 2-man. Leon also with 2 kills right now. Abrupt Slayers, we didn't catch much action for them, but they have picked up 3 kills along the way on the west side of the map coming in. And Digital Athletics pulling up onto Nova. Paraboy just a solo, forced to leave this spot. Try to hold it down. And he might just get shot in the back. Paraboy will manage to make it out. And he's not going to stop in the open. King is just, he has to die there. And Paraboy rotates in next to Order. They are central position here. Zeus coming in on the west side. Onyx also looking to do the same. Onyx getting shot at. Both teams not in zone. Zeus on the edge of zone, but right next to Airwolf on the inside. And he's getting shot at from all angles. He gets shot at from Digital Athletics, and Onyx goes down. Or Zeus gets taken out by Onyx. Onyx from way up top. 4 teams on the southeastern edge fighting right now. And Zeus going for a YOLO play right now. Icy just finding what he can. Does manage to find a nice little double rock here to play at. The Power 888 automatically shooting him. And Airwolf also shooting at him. The other Zeus player looking for a spot just as well. Finds another rock here that he's going to play at. He gets lit up by Power 888. Nova driving right by. And oh, they managed to revive King. What a revive. And they got to go prone right away as they're getting shot from School. Onyx trying to make their way in. Digital Athletics over the top. Oh my, Erangel, so much action on Erangel. And we're going to get another zone shift. It's not even done yet. And a hard shift once again to the northwest. Konina Power just chilling in that giant School compound. Footballist has rotated in a little bit closer. One of Zeus members goes down in the kill feed. Zeus, or not Zeus, I'm just saying random names right now. I'm sorry about that. So Football is pulling up right next to Team Secret Gen here. It is just Lutz right now. The rest of Football is, I'm not sure where the rest of Football is actually. Lutz is going to try and leave. Yeah, Football is just going to try and take School over from Konina Power. Let's try and leave. Not leaving in time. Gets shot out and will get taken out. And here comes Power 888 crashing into School compound just as well. Trying to make it in. Konina Power's got to defend this. Rom on the outside. Black-White goes down. Gets traded. And I think that is Konina Power down to just a solo now. Axer trying to defend this location. 1v2. Tries to get some pre-fires, but he gets wiped. And Power 888 with a really nasty rotation. Makes it in. Watching over the side of Digital Athletics, rotating by. And he gets taken out by the last Team Secret player. iShot's picking up a kill there. And oh, he gets Car 9 right there. Good thing that was not a headshot. We're down to 20 alive. Crazy zone shifts. Team Secret Jin. The last player from Zeus just proning his way in now. Airwolf is going to find a spot on the hard shift side. They're going to find a nice little spot to chill here. Zeus not in zone. He's going to try and nade his way in. Paraboy gets knocked by Abrupt Slayers. Abrupt Slayers having a really good game right now. Oh, that nade. Oh, that's a good one. There's Paraboy and gets 2 players down to 1 HP. King and Order will be able to get their first aids off. And Zeus, oh, he gets Molly. He's going to die here. Yep. And Nova taking out that Zeus member. Soul Kick gets knocked meanwhile by Team Secret. Jin is going to get revived. Team Secret Jin also pulling up here. And there's a re-knock. Lavazin might need to go for that revive again. And Team Secret Jin flushing in on multiple sides. And they line up for Lavazin though. That was not a good angle for Team Secret Jin to push. Lavazin gets 2. And now it's a 2v3. And the zone shifts once again. Abrupt Slayers getting a really nice zone shift right there. Lavazin running into the blue. Does get the thirst with that nade. Great nade by Lavazin, especially after risking going into blue. And oh, did Lavazin hear Kenzo go into the car? This could be another really easy nade for Lavazin if you heard the audio cues of Kenzo running into the car. I think Rom has a somewhat of an idea. Tosses a nade that way. 2K trying to provide support for Kenzo. And we're going to follow Footballers here. They're going to smoke this out. They have 1 car left to use. Power 888 right next to zone. They're going to get in their cars and start rotating. Zone is closing. And they're going to pull up. Oh, he almost gets taken out there. Tosses out his smoke. Blows up his car. And Team Secret Jin doesn't look like they have cars. Airwolf getting taken out. Spav, last one up. Team Secret Jin is going to smoke their way in. Let's take a look at what Spav is working with. Spav just trying to prone his way in. Footballers finds a nice, decent spot. Rotates right into the edge. iShot is going to play spoiler here. Tosses a nade towards Footballers' direction. Oh, he needed to throw that just a little bit further. And Abrupt Slayer is the only 4-man team alive. Team Secret Jin smoking their way into Power 888. Getting spammed through the smoke, and Power 888 is aware of this. Kenzo down to 1 HP. And I think iShot's just wiped out Footballers. A solo player from a few zones ago with that great nade wipes out Footballers. Now Power 888 gatekeeping Team Secret Jin. Oh, good knock by Kenzo there. Gets core pie. Still not in zone. Not able to get that first aid off. This blue zone is catching up to him right now. This smoke is fading. Kill gets stolen. Gets the first aid off. There's one more though, right in front of him. And he is not... Oh, wow, okay. And Abrupt Slayers. Just like that. Abrupt Slayers with 8 kills, and it's a 4v1. iShot's snaking into second place. And 4v1 for iShot's. He managed to 1v2 Footballers, but this one definitely won't be as easy. Gets Leon, and the angle peeks up from his left side. Nice, quick shots.